Tax and Accounting, Brickhouse Coffee Roasters, Bertner Electric, Horizon University, Kim Mountain Pest Control, The Life Centers, McIntyre Imaging, Bray Marketing, and Shin Technology. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org or at our Twitter @IndianaSRN. High school basketball on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game. Now let's go down to the court and listen to the two guys that are bringing you high school basketball on Indiana SRN.
Well, welcome to Tech High School and the second round of the City Alliance City Tournament here at Tech High School. Tonight matches the Tech Titans, the home team, against the Covenant Christian Warriors, the visiting team. You've got a number 5 seed in Covenant Christian, number 4 seed in Tech going against each other tonight to advance to the semifinals Saturday, along with my colleague tonight, the coach. Coach?
Hey, how are you, Bill?
Oh, man, I'm ready. Are you ready for some basketball tonight?
I'm ready now. I got my ear. I turned on my mic. I can talk. 5-4 seed, you can't beat it. 5-4 Tech on the year, 5 and 6. They play in a really tough conference in the North Central Conference. Covenant Christian playing very well here at Lake, plays in the Central Circle City Conference. We had their game just Friday night on the web as they defeated Guerin Catholic. Both these teams won Tuesday night. Both of them blew out their opponent. So I think we should be in for a treat tonight.
Yeah, you look at the Covenant Christian Warriors, and they took on Cecina the other night, and they beat them pretty handedly, 74-30. And then on the other side of the ledger, Indianapolis Tech took on Indianapolis Manual, defeated them 93-61. Put up some points that night, Coach.
Yeah, you think they should? You think they can score?
I think they do. You
Yeah.
look at them. They averaging 67 points a ball game. Defense is giving up 63 points a game. But then you look at the Covenant Christian Warriors. They're putting in 72 points a game, and the defense is giving up 57.2 points a ball game.
Yeah, both teams like to shoot the ball. Both teams play defense. Both teams will be on the floor tonight. The key here is eliminating your turnovers, getting the rebound, and then hit the open shot. JV game, if it's any indication, it could be a pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, Tech won the JV game 65-56 over Covenant Christian Warriors. But then you look at this Circle City Alliance tournament, Coach, and there's other games going on in this tournament. You got Christmas Addicts taking on Ritter at Addicts. On the other side, you got Cathedral at home against Indianapolis, Washington. And then you got number 3, Chittard at home against Tenley. So the winners of those games, and this one, like I say, advance to the semifinals Saturday.
Well, and we've already had our first underdog win, if you will, upset.
Yeah.
With Washington beating Howe. Washington on Friday night got beat by Howe by 17. Turned right around and beat them by, 11?
8 points.
8 points on
78-70.
On Tuesday night. The double whammy got them.
And then I think the other, from my perspective, upset was Ritter defeating Heritage Christian 67-56, a game that we had on the web TV.
Yeah, 8-9 seed every year. Every year you got some team that just catches on fire, and this is the year. This is the week you want to catch on fire for the city tournament. There is nothing greater than this week in the city of Indianapolis when it comes to the city tournament. Last week it was the Boys County tournament. This week it's the city tournament. Next week is girls sectional draw. It's just a lot of fun, and we're getting ready for a lot of action. By the way, we will be on air Saturday on the webcast. We'll have both games, 6 and 7:30. At 5:30 on Saturday, we have the Prelude to Champions show at 5:30 as the officials sees us way above, and Tony goes, Well, you're up there in the nosebleed. I said, we're up there so we don't have to bother with you guys. So great officials on hand tonight. Looking forward to these guys.
You know, and you look at this tournament, Coach, this thing, it looked like it started back in 1929, 1930. And no, I wasn't born then.
But Jerry Collins played on that Tech team to beat Shortridge. Did you know that? Yeah, 1929.
And beat them 32-12.
Yeah, he had 19 points that night. Jerry was on fire.
Man, he was on fire that night. Way to go, Jerry.
I never seen the game. I just heard it. And they didn't have video that night. So, and Indiana SRN wasn't existent yet.
No, we weren't born yet.
No, not yet.
But then you look at, I kind of broke it down the other night. Now, hopefully my math is correct here. But Tech has won 18 of these tournaments. Washington 11 and Cathedral 14. I think Cathedral has won the last 3? Or the last,
yes, that's right.
The last three yep. Cathedral has won. And guess what? They're the number 2 seed taking on Washington tonight. And number 10 seed.
And believe it or not, the coaches at Cathedral, when he was at Tech, he won the city tournament. So he's never lost. As long as he's coached, he has not lost the city tournament.
You know, and
how about that?
And we're talking about none other than Jason Delaney.
Yeah.
You know, a great coach. You know, like Coach said, he coached at Tech, and then he moved on to Cathedral. With that, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have a lot more for you. You're listening here on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
So you called us because you're stressed from all that clutter taking up your space. The best part is we do all the heavy lifting for you, so you can just sit back and relax. Our hunks call at least 20 to 30 minutes prior to your appointment window. You don't need to lift a finger except to point what items you would like us to haul away. Thanks again for choosing College Hunks Hauling Junk, and we look forward to providing you with a stress-free hauling experience.
Time was that greed, yes, greed and selfish views seemed the fashion. Men in high places abandoned values that are the foundation and stability of America. I say time is for America to change. Time is for men to measure up. Freemasonry believes a man's greatness can be measured, not by his wealth or fame, but by his deeds, his character, his love for his fellow creatures. In this time of great hope, America needs great men to step forward. So is there greatness in you? Ask.
MillersvilleLodge.org.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium Black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Live back at Tech High School, Bill Ledlow, along with my colleague, the coach, we call him, because he's done some coaching in basketball.
Well, I did.
And you know this game pretty well, so we'll jump in. We'll just jump into it right now. Some of the keys to this game tonight.
Well, first of all, I want to thank the City Alliance. This is our 5th year, Bill. 5th year. You and I was here when Tech beat Cathedral with Trey Lyles. We sat on the other side of the court, and we almost got ran over a couple times. But this is our 5th year. Our 3rd webcast coming up in the city tournament, and we want to thank the City Alliance, all the athletic directors. We want to thank Coach Barnes and Coach Flatt, who helped us out with the stats tonight. But, you know, the key here, Bill, is your home, so you got to protect your home court. For Tech, they really have the advantage here because they play in this court, they understand this court. In most cases, this gym is a lot bigger than other places that you play.
Yeah.
This place is pretty empty tonight, which I'm really disappointed. But you got to keep the ball, you got to rebound the ball, and then you got to hit your big shots. And then it comes down, we talk about it all the time, Bill, you got to knock down your free throws.
There you go. My man right there. I always tell the young guys when I'm with them, you know, hit your free throws. You hear me say it all the time. They hear you say it all the time. Hit your free throws, baby.
You got to shoot at least 75 to 80% tonight to win this game on free throw line.
Well, and you look at Covenant and what they did the other night from the free throw line against Scecina. They were 56% from the free throw line.
And to me, that doesn't cut it. I mean, you got to be above 60, in my opinion, Bill, because those are free. Nobody's guarding you.
Right.
As Rick Barry once said, and I can remember it clear as day, no one's guarding you, man. Shoot the ball. Lights out.
And how did Rick Barry shoot it?
Granny shot.
Yeah, the old granny shot. That's what Rick Barry was known for. But this game tonight, you take a look at Covenant. They had 38 rebounds, 12 assists, 13 steals, 1 block. They shot 36% from three-point line,
That's
but
not bad.
total 52%. So, and then 56 from the line. So,
Yeah,
is that good?
Yeah, well,
will you accept that?
you shoot 36% from three-point line. It's like shooting 68% on the free throw line. Yeah, I'll take that, but knock down your free throws.
And then you look on the other side of the ledger for the Tech Titans, and on the year from the free throw line, they are averaging 56%. 3-point, they're averaging 35%, but only 35, but only 45 from 2-point line. So do they rely on the threes?
Yeah, I think so. Both teams, I think, get in that habit, and if you do that tonight, you're going to get beat. The interesting thing, watching film on Tech today, one of the things they do is they'll play some man-to-man, but once they go in the zone, they're so big, Bill. It is so hard to shoot that jump shot over those big guys that Tech has.
Yeah, and then you look at their roster, and they are senior heavy. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, let's just say half the roster is seniors.
They got 11 seniors, 2 juniors, and that could get you in trouble next year. Their JV team, very, very young. But, Coach Barnes understands that, and this is new for him. This is his first year at Tech High School, so he wanted to get that veteran ball club. He wanted to change the culture. And I will tell you, Tech's culture has changed because they're very, very disciplined, and they will hold the ball on you. And a lot of Tech people don't believe that and don't like that system. But I guarantee you, he's won some games. Yes, he's 5-6, but he has played some people that frankly should have blown him out of the gym that they've won.
And Coach Barnes spent 4 years at Northwest, 4 years at Howell, and now
1 year at Ritter.
Oh, 1 year. Well, I forgot about that.
1 year
at Ritter, and now here at Tech. So, we're about ready to get things underway. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup and the opening tip right here on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Life Centers offers love and compassion to all women and men who come through our 8 centers. The goal of this love and compassion is that we would not only save babies from abortion, but also transform lives and create families. The forms of this love and compassion are our services. All of our services are offered free of charge to our clients. To learn more about Life Centers, contact us at lifecenters.com or call us at 317-280-2635. Life Centers. We choose compassion.
Indiana SRN wants to thank all of our brave soldiers, sailors, and airmen for their dedication, service, and sacrifice for defending our freedoms and way of life. Indiana SRN wants to thank you for serving our country and risking your lives for our freedoms. May God guide and protect you in all that you do for our families. Stay strong and know we are praying and thinking of you all every day. God bless our military and the United States of America.
Welcome to Scott's Daily Word with Pastor Scott Longyear. Each day, we focus on what God has to say to us through one single word.
Here's our word for today, the word investment. And I don't want to think of it in terms of financial investment, but think about it in terms of time investment. Are the things that you're doing having an investment in a great future? In John chapter 5, in verse 27, says this, "Do not work for food that spoils, but for food that endures to eternal life." What the author is saying there is is don't invest yourself for food that just spoils, but invest yourself for things that endure to eternal life. Are the things that you'll do today, do they have an investment in the future? Do they have an investment in eternity? Are you helping people on their walk with Christ? Are you investing into your kids in terms of their spiritual walk? Make great investments that have spiritual dividends.
This broadcast is for the entertainment of our radio listening audience. Any rebroadcast of Indiana SRN Sports without the express written consent of Sports Radio Network is prohibited. The announcers of these games are selected by Indiana SRN. If you have any questions about Indiana SRN or like to underwrite a sporting event, you may contact Mr. Wizard at jerry@indianasrn.org.
Hi, everybody. It's Bob Lovell, and you're listening to the Game of the Week on Indiana SRN. And don't forget to tune into Indiana Sports Talk right after the game. And also, don't forget to go to indianasportstalk.com to find the affiliate in your area.
You're listening to Indiana SRN.
Welcome back to Tech High School. Bill Ludlow, my colleague Keith, the coach, Myers. Your starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the home team, Arsenal Techno Titans. Number 2, Evan Turner. Number 3, Marlon Hale. Number 5, Mason Moore. Number 12, Jesse James Powell. I like that name. Number 21, Deontay Banks. For Covenant Christian, they're going to start number 3, Trey Flatt. Number 10, Ethan Modlin. Number 22, Sam Fulbright. Number 23, Noah Hedrick. And number 31, Cameron Schurig.
Tech High School is starting their 12th different lineup. This is game 12, folks. So they have not found a lineup he likes yet. This is their 12th lineup in 12 games. For Covenant Christian, this is the same lineup they played Friday night.
So Covenant's in the green uniforms with the white numerals, and Arsenal Tech's in the white uniforms with the green numerals. Ball's in the air, tipped, and it is controlled by Tech. Going up and scoring the first 2 points is number 12, Jesse James Powell. Schurig, Flatt. Flatt drives inside the paint, puts up a shot and in. 2 points and a chance to get the old-fashioned 3, Coach.
Yeah, Trey Flatt found a seam and went right to it. Nice job and a nice foul and nice finish here.
Foul was on Jesse James Powell.
He did a good job on the offensive side. Maybe missed his calling on the defensive side.
So now it's a 3-2 lead for the Covenant Christian Warriors. They get it down to Banks. Kicks it over to Moore, or to Hale. Shot again, no good, and rebounded by Covenant. Flatt throws a football pass down to the other end. And a 3 on the way, no good. The ball's tipped around. Powell has it, gets it up to Turner, and he puts it up and in.
Turner jammed it.
So now they're up 4-3. Schurig with the ball. And Cameron will bring it out near the volleyball line.
Tech is playing a man-to-man defense like we talked about, Bill.
And he thought Hedrick was going to go into the paint, and he threw it too high, out of bounds to the Titans.
And he's a little upset with Cameron Schurig. He was supposed to go to the basket.
Shot was no good. Rebounded. The Warriors on the go. Schurig, Hedrick, 3, twine for Noah Hedrick.
Nice 3 points. Way to not be selfish.
6-4. The Warriors in the lead. Turner at the other end, shot no good, and he's fouled by Schurig, and that's going to be his first and the team's first.
You know, what bothers me as a coach is you see the man coming to the basket, stop the ball, don't try to block his shot. Just stop the momentum of the ball. Okay, I'm done.
So at the free throw line, that's Marlon Hale that's, I believe, at the free throw line. Left-handed shooter. First shot is up and no good.
You see what he did, Bill? He's staying flat-footed on the free throw line. If you're listening at home, if you're a young man at home, you want to finish with the ball of your feet up in the air and follow through with your wrist.
Well, let's see what Mr. Hale does this time. A better form, but he still missed him. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Here come the Warriors. Driving and put it up is Noah Hedrick.
He's already got 5 points tonight.
And down at the other end is Turner, I believe. And it's going to be out of bounds, no basket. Foul is going to be on the Titans.
Foul is on Powell. 30-second timeout by Tech. We'll take it right here. Bill, once again, the three-point shot is there for Covenant Christian. That whistle came after the shot. A lot of people wanted that basket to go in, but that's a good call by the official.
Yeah, you know, these officials, you know, they're doing a great job. You know, we're setting up high here at Tech. They're on the floor. They got a better view. Well,
no, they don't. and Tony Brown, which is one of the officials, when he saw me coming up here, go, oh my, you got a better position. I said, hey, we never bother the guys in the striped shirt. Don't forget,
well, we
both
wore those
Yeah.
striped shirts before, and
Well,
so we're not going to criticize them for any reason.
Well, I made the attempt to officiate. You were a lot better than I did.
Oh, no.
My dog got in the way when I officiated.
So coming out of the timeout, the Warriors will have it flat into Schurig. Almost a turnover, but Schurig able to get it. Now almost another turnover. Schurig got it back, drives the paint, puts it up and in. Cameron Schurig's first 2 points, and it's up to a 4-point lead for the Warriors. Down at the other end, shot no good. Hedrick with the rebound. No, that's Fulbright. There's Schurig. Kicks it over to Modlin. Modlin to Hedrick. Hedrick, 3. No good. Oh, nice heads-up play by Modlin, I believe. And then Fulbright puts it up and in.
Boy, I tell you what, they're quick.
Last touch by Tech and out of bounds to Covenant. Well, Tech wants to run. Covenant's running with them, and they have a 6-point lead at 12-6.
And I'm surprised that Tech wants to run, and I'm surprised that Covenant Christian's running with them.
Modlin.
No wonder he scored 90 points.
Modlin over to Hedrick. Hedrick. Schurig for 3. No good. Ill-advised 3, I believe.
Yeah, quick.
There's turnaround shot. Mason Moore with the shot and good. It's 12-8. Schurig at the other end. Oh,
good call. Very good call.
Schurig made the pass to Fulbright. Fulbright made the move, but pulled the foot before he made the move.
Well, he forgot to dribble. You do have to put the ball on the floor.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now
back in the day, we just passed it back and forth.
I knew, but that rock was a lot heavier then.
Out of bounds to the Titans. Moore will bring it up for the Tech Titans. Tech is going from our right to our left. Covenant left to right. There goes Turner's shot. No good. It's blocked and out of bounds to Tech. Number 35, Brock Buckley, has checked into the Warrior lineup.
And if you are a Brock Buckley fan, he is wearing a black headband tonight, not his white headband.
They get it in. Shot is up and good. Mason Moore, he's got 4 points, I believe, on the night. Schurig with the ball now for the Warriors. Behind the back dribble, drives inside, puts up a shot, no good. I'll tell you what, Schurig has come on now for the Warriors.
Yeah, I think he really wants this game as they're leading 12-10. He'll go to the line shooting 2. And I tell you what, Tech is getting in some foul trouble here early, Bill.
And if you're Coach Barnes, that's not setting too well with you.
Because he only goes 7 deep.
So Cam Schurig, first free throw is good. That'll give him 3 points on the night. We got 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 13-10, the Warriors. Second shot by Schurig, good. And he's got 4 points on the night, and it's back to a 4-point Warrior lead. We get it over to Turner. Now they get it to Bridges, who's into the ball game for the Tech Titans. Moore with the ball outside by the free throw line, or by the volleyball line. There's a three by Turner. Flat with the ball now. Inside, double teamed. Can't find anybody. Kicks it over to Fulbright, back to Flat. And he got bumped by Bridges.
They changed that basket, Bill, to Turner on the three-pointer.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, correct. Hale on that three-pointer.
So it'll be out of bounds to the Warriors. Modlin with the ball. Left-handed dribble. Picks it up. Feeds Buckley. Puts it up and in.
Strong to the basket for Buckley.
Brock Buckley's first 2 points, and now it's a 3-point Warrior lead with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
16-13 if you're just joining us.
Bridges. Give and go, get it down to Turner. Shot up. No good.
Oh,
tip,
my goodness.
Tip, no good. Buckley with the rebound.
What a leap.
Buckley to Fulbright, to Schurig, drives the paint, puts up a shot, no good. Outlet pass. Too long. And it's out of bounds to the Warriors.
I tell you what, Tech likes to run, but that was a little bit too fast there. You got to slow things down once you get to across the 10-second line. I like the Tech High School new uniforms. They got the AT on the chest, the white numerals with the black stripes. Very sharp uniform.
It is. Alonzo Watson has checked into the Titan lineup. He's wearing number 10 tonight. Modlin with it for the Warriors. Picks up his dribble, Flat. Thought about a three, gets it to Fulbright along the wing. Now he drives inside the three-point line, kicks it out to Schurig. Now to Buckley. Buckley lost it, got it back. Down to Schurig. Give and go to Buckley, got it.
Got the roll. 4 points on the night for Buckley.
And it's a 5-point Warrior lead at 18-13 as we approach the 2-minute mark. Now we are under 2 minutes. Down low to Watson and his first 2 points of the night. And it's back to a 3-point lead for the Warriors. Get it to Fulbright. Shot. No good. Buckley comes down with it, goes strong, no good, and rebounded by the Titans. Turner with the ball now for the Titans, and he gets it to number 5, Moore.
Now Covenant Christian just went to man-to-man, Bill.
Now they get it on the far side. Now back over here to Bridges. Bridges give and go. Shot, no good. Back up and in by number 3, Marlon Hale. At the other end, Schurig puts it up and in. Boy, this is a fast-paced game as we're under a minute to go in the first quarter. And there's another three-pointer by Hale. And we're tied at 20. Schurig would go all the way down. It's rejected. Here comes Hale. Shot on the way. Three-pointer, no good. Modlin with the rebound. Modlin over to Schurig. Flat. And we are tied.
Whoa, we just slowed the ball and brought it back outside.
Flat to Fulbright to Modlin. Modlin back to Flat now, and he looks like he's going to take it down to the 10-second and then start his move. Well, we're under 9. He still hadn't made his move. There goes Flat, kicks it out. Buckley drives inside, puts up a shot. What a shot by Brock Buckley. Coming in off the bench. First quarter for Buckley, 6 points. At the end of the first quarter, it is Covenant 22 and Tech 20. We'll be back on Indiana SRN.
So you called us because you're stressed from all that clutter taking up your space. The best part is we do all the heavy lifting for you, so you can just sit back and relax. Our hunks call at least 20 to 30 minutes prior to your appointment window. You don't need to lift a finger except to point what items you would like us to haul away. Thanks again for choosing College Hunks Hauling Junk, and we look forward to providing you with a stress-free hauling experience.
Life Centers offers love and compassion to all women and men who come through our 8 centers. The goal of this love and compassion is that we would not only save babies from abortion, but also transform lives and create families. The forms of this love and compassion are our services. All of our services are offered free of charge to our clients. To learn more about Life Centers, contact us at lifecenters.com or call us at 317-280-2635. Life Centers. We choose compassion.
Well, folks, welcome back to Tech High School, 22-20. Covenant Christian in the lead. We're on the pace for a 90-point game. I don't know if Bill can handle it, but it's an up pace back and forth. Total fouls of that quarter: 4 for Tech, 1 for Covenant Christian. They didn't both teams didn't miss many shots, Bill. But really good offensive pace here.
Yeah, and I look at the score sheet. Trey Flat has not scored. Well, yeah, he has. He's got 3 points on the night. I didn't think he scored, but he's running this offense of Covenant.
And the inside game of Buckley and Schurig has played really well. And I tell you what, Buckley has some jumps because the rebound that he got was way above the rim tonight, folks.
So in that first quarter, Schurig 6 and Buckley with 6 for the Warriors. Leading the charge for the Titans is Marlon Hale, or Moore, with 8 points. Buckley to Schurig. Schurig drives, kicks it back. Fulbright gets it to Lomax. His shot is no good. Rebounded by the Titans. Coming all the way down. It's no good, and now we got a foul. I believe it's going to be on Schurig. If it is, that is Cameron's second foul of the night. So it'll be out of bounds to the Titans. 7:25 to go. Coming into the Warrior lineup is Noah Hedrick, and Schurig will take a seat with those 2 fouls.
Coach Flack doesn't understand why that foul is on Schurig because he got the rebound, but he went over the back before he got the rebound.
Robinson is in the lineup for the Tech Titans. There's a 3 by Turner, no good. Hedrick with the rebound. Hedrick looks up court, and he said, I'll just take it myself. And feeds to Buckley.
Buckley
8 points for Buckley.
Buckley is a man on a mission tonight. 24-20, Covenant Christian.
We'll look here in just a second on how many points per game Buckley has. There's the ball, his last touch by Hedrick. And Buckley on the year is averaging almost 10 points a ball game. He's got 8 now. So it's out of bounds to Tech.
Boy, if that deflection went off the head of the Tech kid and no one saw it, Bill.
And that's what Scott Flatt is talking to the official about. But now he goes over and says, nice call, nice call. Do you ever get any of those?
No.
Because I didn't. They told me don't ever come back. Price is in the game now for Tech. Tajon Price.
And I will tell you this, the official might have known he missed the call because that one was close, and you got the call.
We saw a pretty close call in that JV game.
Yeah.
Buckley with the ball.
Yeah, we did.
Fulbright, and he double dribbled. So another turnover against the Warriors. And they have a 4-point lead with 6:35 to go here in the second quarter.
Little sloppy this quarter.
Got to tighten it up. Get it?
Yes, sir.
There's a drive and a shot and up and in by Bridges. That's his first 2 points. Down at the other end, Buckley, no good, but he's fouled. So does Buckley have those headbands? You know, are they made especially for Brock Buckley?
I don't think so, Bill. You're hilarious.
Foul was on Robinson, his first. Buckley's first free throw is no good.
Got a halftime score for you for girls basketball. Southport and Beech Grove. Southport leads 20-11. I tell you what, the Southport girls is on a great winning streak. Congratulations to them as they are at halftime.
Brock Buckley sinks the second one. It's now 25-22. And now we're going to get a foul on Trey Flatt. That's going to be Trey's first. It'll be out of bounds to the Titans. Bringing up the ball for the Titans is Bridges, number 20. 3 in the corner, no good, and Hedrick Flatt for 3. Twine for Trey Flatt.
Can't leave him open like that. Got to put a hand in their face.
6 points now for Trey. Bridges works inside the paint. Pass stolen, Fulbright. Outlet pass to Lomax. Lomax puts it up and in. And now we got a timeout by Tech. I believe it is a full timeout. We'll take one, too, with Covenant leading 30-22. We'll be back to Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory. Thousands of people get jobs here from all of these diverse backgrounds. We're helping write that story of that better future that we know they can get, we know that they deserve.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium Black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Live back at Tech High School, 5:38 to go first half. Score, Covenant 30, the Titans 22. The winner of this game advances to the semifinals. We'll take on the winner of Attucks Ritter, correct?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Boy, you got that right. Man.
That's probably the first thing I got right all night tonight.
I think
now
so.
Now we're going to get a foul on Lomax?
Yeah, Lomax held the ball, held the man before he got the ball. Once he gets the ball, because you don't want to call that away from the ball.
So that's away from the basket.
Yep.
Coach Flatt's probably telling him, don't do that, young man. And there's a turnover. Lomax has it. He'll drive, put up a shot, and Lomax got hammered at the other end of the basket, or at the other end of the floor. So it will be out of bounds Lomax will go to the line.
That's going to be on Hale. That's his first.
No,
they gave it on Robinson.
Ooh, wow. Okay, that's 2 on Robinson then. Brian Lomax, left-handed shooter, first shot, no good. Trey Flatt takes a seat for Covenant.
Both coaches are using their bench tonight, aren't they, Bill?
They are. But they're going to need them, whoever advances.
Yeah. Lomax has been underneath the weather the last couple of days. He looks pretty good going up and down the floor tonight. Got 3 points on the night.
1 for 2 from the free throw line for Brian Lomax on that foul shot. Driving the ball, driving the lane is number 24, Price. And that's his first 2 points of the night. Modlin with the ball in the backcourt, and he gets it across the timeline. Working the left side. Buckley drives the baseline, kicks it Fulbright. Lomax drives inside the paint, puts up a shot, and got it.
Got the roll. That's
5 points. At the other end, and the foul's going to be on Buckley. It looked like that was Powell that got fouled.
33-24 with 4:46 to play in the first half. Thanks for joining us. It's the City Boys quarterfinals at Tech High School. He's Bill Ludlow. I'm Keith Myers. Thanks for joining us.
Jesse James Powell. Free throw line, sinks the first one.
You like that name, don't you?
Oh, I like it.
I noticed that you blocked his and starred his name. That's
Jesse James. I love it. Man, I should have brought my cowboy hat.
You know what?
That's what I should have done.
He could be on your all-time players Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Powell's second free throw rattled around and in. It gives Jesse now 4 points on the night. 33-26, the Warriors. 4:40 to go here in the first half. Hedrick drives inside, puts up a shot, no good, tipped around. Coming down with it is Powell. Powell will take it coast to coast, up and in. Hedrick at the other end for the Warriors. Hedrick, left-handed dribble, right-handed. Now he works inside the paint, puts up a shot, no good. But Noah Hedrick's going to go to the free throw line. Tajon Price is called for the foul, his first. And Noah Hedrick goes to the free throw line. Hedrick on the night has 5 points. First free throw is up and good. Like Coach said, I like the form that Hedrick's got, the way he finishes, gets up on the balls of his feet and puts it right in there. Except that one.
Yeah.
I gave him the hex,
Way
didn't
to
I?
jinx him, Bill.
Kicked it down low tried to get it down low to number 23. And it's out of bounds to the Warriors. Lomax, 4 minutes to go in the first half. And then the ball is stolen by Moore. Moore has it, guarded by Lomax. And he carried the ball. So another turnover by the Titans and out of bounds to the Warriors as Trey Flatt.
You know, that call will not be called if you're 55 feet away from the basket, but when you're making a move to make a defensive player either foul you or make separation, they're going to call that foul. That's that violation. That's a good call.
So Trey Flatt comes back into the lineup for the Warriors. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Flatt, Hedrick. Buckley drives the baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Moore. Moore looks up court, and we got a foul on the Warriors about 50 feet away from the basket. Brian Lomax picks up the foul, his second. So there's 17 fouls on Tech, 6 on Covenant. Coming back into the Titan lineup is number 21 is Deontay Banks, comes back into the Titan lineup. Inbound pass to Moore, way back, I think further than what Coach Barnes wanted that pass to go. So Moore across the timeline. Ball's tipped around. Moore gets it back. Gets a down low to Turner, puts it up and in, and he'll get a chance for the old-fashioned three.
Buckley needed to go straight up, did not.
Oh, wow, that's his second foul. Team's seventh. Jaden Ashley, number 20, checks in for the Warriors, as he was the young man that was brought up from the JV squad. Turner, left-handed free throw shooter, and the first one is good. And he went the old-fashioned three, and now it's a three-point Warrior lead at 34-31 as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Lomax starts to drive. Now he'll bring it back out. Gets it to Flat. Flat, top of the key. Works the left side. Over to Modlin. To Ashley. To Hedrick. He'll drive, put it up and in. (36-31). Three on the way, no good. Rebound, Lomax for the Warriors. Lomax.
Oh, he had numbers.
Oh, yeah. He slowed it down. Gets it to Hedrick. Oh, woo. Dangerous pass, but Modlin was able to come up with it for the Warriors. Cross-court pass, I would not advise that.
No.
Ashley to Hedrick. Hedrick thinking about a three. Lomax. Ashley, and again, wanted to move. The feet moved before the ball dribbled.
Well, again, you're outthinking yourself. You got it. You know, you got the basket there. Go shoot. 2 minutes to play first half. 36-31. Don't forget our halftime show. Brought to you by our good friends at Giacomo's Pizza.
Three by Moore. No good. And it's out of bounds to the Warriors. I think Tech wanted that, but the big guy for Tech touched it as it went out of bounds. Lomax for the Warriors across the timeline. Will slow it down. Gets it to Flat. Flat over to Modlin, right wing. Now they get it to Hedrick. Top of the key outside three-point line. Ashley. Flat. Thought about it. Drives inside. Hedrick. Three on the way. Got it. Twine for Noah Hedrick. Now it's a 39-31 lead for the Warriors. 1:20 to go in the first half. There's Moore. Shot up and in. That's 6 points for Moore on the night. Flat, twists and turns, kicks it over to Hedrick, but it was stolen. Outlet pass, stolen by Lomax. And he got fouled, so we'll make a trip down to the other end of the floor for free throws for Brian Lomax. 58 seconds to go here in the first half. The Warriors enjoying a 6-point lead right now. Is that? Yeah, it's a 1-on-1 situation now for Brian Lomax. Brian's first free throws in the air, rattled around and in.
Off the bench with 6.
It's got to be good for a gentleman that has been battling a little bit of illness this week.
Yeah, a little bit of asthma, a little bit of a flu.
Yeah. He's like, I'm good to go, Coach.
Yeah, City tournament time, buddy. You bet.
And Bryan sinks the second free throw. Caleb Crane, number 30, is checked into the Warrior lineup now. Bringing the ball up for the Tech Titans. Left-handed dribble. They get it over on the far side. Now over to Moore. Three-pointer by Hale. No good. Rebound, Hedrick. No, Fulbright up to Hedrick. Right back to Hedrick, and he'll put it up and in. 43-33, a 10-point Warrior lead.
Biggest lead they've had all night.
Moore inside to Turner. He'll put it up and in. Evan Turner. Now Hedrick. He'll take it all the way, and he got fouled as he went hard to the floor, but then he bounced right back up. If I would have gone to the floor like that, they'd still have me down there.
911. What's your emergency? Broken hip. Bill Ludlow, the sheriff. He's down. No, he's back out. No, he's down.
Hedrick will shoot. Is it a 1-and-1 or a two-shot? It's a two-shot foul. First one's up and in by Noah Hedrick.
He's had a good night, Bill.
Man.
3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 unofficial points.
Wow. They did not put up who the foul was on the board, so that's all right. Noah Hedrick, second free throw in the air and good. It's now 45-35, back to that 10-point lead for the Warriors. Bridges. Twists and turns inside the paint, feeds Turner, no good, and he's fouled by Noah Hedrick, I believe. If it is, that's his first. It is Noah Hedrick. So Evan Turner goes to the free throw line. 9 points on the night for Evan. First free throws up and in. Giving 10. 2.7 seconds to go in the first half. The Warriors with a 45-36 lead. Turner's second free throw is no good. And it's rejected, I believe. Caleb Crane and our old buddy up north would say, "Get that shot out of here." We are at halftime here at Tech with the score, Covenant 45 and the Tech Titans 36. We'll be back on Indiana SRN.
It is halftime at your game. It's time for the full court press with Ben Wood. Hello, Ben.
Hey, Keith.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Well, a busy week last week. 18 games last week on the network, and 21 of them this week, and 21 next week. I'm making it. We got games from the top, from the bottom the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we've had all hands on deck these last few weeks. Gotta love it.
City tournament last weekend was very, very well viewed on the website for the girls. Over 500 hits on both dates. That's real good. Wrestling was successful with the Saturday. Got a big wrestling match this week. Cathedral Roncalli on Wednesday night. Both slate of games for you this week. But it all begins with the top 10, and we'll have that right after this. You're listening to Indiana SRN.
Giacomo Upper Crust Pizza is a proud sponsor on IndianaSRN.org. Giacomo's 3 locations and convenient hours make it the place to eat before your Friday night game. Come grab a bite in historic Irvington, Old Town Greenwood, or Lawrence, Indiana. They are open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And their menu features delicious pizzas, succulent sandwiches, and fresh garden salads. Be sure to follow them on Twitter at Giacomo Pizza. Giacomo Upper Crust Pizza, proud sponsor of high school sports and Indiana SRN.
So here we go with the top 10. We'll go 10 through 6, take a break, and then come back with 5 through 1. What do you got, Ben?
At number 10, I've got Westfield. They're sitting at 8-2, lost to Carmel last week. And then at number 9, I've got Fishers. They're at 13-3. They did suffer another loss last week, but they did pick up a win, so they're still in the top 10. Number 8, Warren Central. They dropped down a little bit. They're now at 8-3. They suffered a 2-point loss to Pike in the opening round of the Marion County tournament. And then right ahead of them, I've got Pike at 11-3. They jumped into the top 10 last week. They picked up that win over Warren Central and Park Tudor before losing to Lawrence North. And then at number 6, I've got Cathedral. They're still at 10-2. They picked up a win in overtime against Carmel, 63-60. And when we come back, I'll have the top 5 for you.
Yeah, that Carmel and Cathedral game came down to the last wire. It was a great game. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Indiana SRN.
Giacomo Upper Crust Pizza is a proud sponsor on IndianaSRN.org. Giacomo's 3 locations and convenient hours make it the place to eat before your Friday night game. Come grab a bite in historic Irvington, Old Town Greenwood, or Lawrence, Indiana. They are open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And their menu features delicious pizzas, succulent sandwiches, and fresh garden salads. Be sure to follow them on Twitter at Giacomo Pizza. Giacomo Upper Crust Pizza, proud sponsor of high school sports and Indiana SRN.
As we continue with the full court press, Ben's got 5 through 1. I'm looking forward to this. This should be interesting.
At number 5, I've got Christmas Addicts. They picked up 1 win in their lone game last week over Marion, and they're now sitting at 10-3. Sincere McMahon had 34 points in that win. He continues to score at a high rate. And then at number 4, I've got Greenwood Christian. They just continue to keep moving up, giving that 1A team a lot of credit here. But they're sitting at 13-0, and they won their first ever Johnson County tournament over Center Grove. And in that game, their senior champ, McCorkle, reached 1,000 points on his career.
Yeah, what a game that was. Steve McClure covered that for us on Indiana SRN. If you didn't see the highlights, you got to go back to our YouTube page. Some great action on that. Good job, Steve.
And then at number 3, really our top 3, it's been the same all year. Number 3, Brownsburg, they're sitting at 12-1, and they picked up a double-digit win over Fishers, but they do have 2 tough games this week, so we'll see if they can edge out those wins. And then at number 2, we kind of talked about this last week. It looked like it was going to be a matchup between Lawrence Central and Lawrence North in the Marion County championship game, and indeed it was. Lawrence Central again dropped another game to their rival in Lawrence North. They lost 51-46, and really that kind of sums it up there. Lawrence North at the top, 14-0, been the best team in the Indy area, hands down. Tony Perkins. Indy Star is saying right now, with halfway point through the boys' basketball season, that he's their Indiana Mr. Basketball, and I think he has a great case for it. But they won their first Marion County title since 2008, and the title gave Coach Kiefer the most Marion County titles of all time with 9. So congrats to Lawrence North on another title.
Wall-to-wall coverage for us this week with the city tournament. 4 big games on the network. Can't wait, Ben. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, Keith. As always, my pleasure.
You bet. And we'll go back to your game next on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Giacomo Upper Crust Pizza is a proud sponsor on IndianaSRN.org. Giacomo's 3 locations and convenient hours make it the place to eat before your Friday night game. Come grab a bite in historic Irvington, Old Town Greenwood, or Lawrence, Indiana. They are open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And their menu features delicious pizzas, succulent sandwiches, and fresh garden salads. Be sure to follow them on Twitter at Giacomo Pizza. Giacomo Upper Crust Pizza, proud sponsor of high school sports and Indiana SRN.
Just 2 years ago, internet radio seemed to be a mysterious phenomenon. It was available for use, but there wasn't much data. That has changed. Today, there is a growing body of information on internet radio. 7 out of 10 people ages 18 to 45 prefer to listen to internet radio than a terrestrial radio station. If you're interested in reaching this audience, email us at coach@indianasrn.org. We look forward to sharing our low rates with you and help to market your business. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org.
Thanks for joining us. It is halftime of the city quarterfinals. Tech High School is where we're at, as Tech and Covenant Christian is playing. The winner of this will play the winner of the number 1 seed Crispus Attucks or the number 9 seed Ritter Raiders. That game is on Saturday. That game is here at Tech, and that game is on Indiana SRN webcast. Join us. 5:30 is the Prelude to Champions. 6 o'clock is the first game. 7:35, 7:40 is the second game. We have both of those for you. Here at halftime, Covenant Christian leads 45-36. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with the second half. You're listening to Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Looking for some home repair? Maybe new drywall, some painting? Give our friends a call at Amazing Drywall, 317-339-2672. Tim Seats has been in business for 5 years. A Christian man? Give him a call. Amazing Drywall, 317-339-2672. It's Amazing Drywall. They're proud sponsors of Indiana SRN and God's Word 24/7. Amazing Drywall.
Hey, Derek here. Please give me just a few seconds to explain why I can help you better than anyone else, guaranteed. I create for you a super fast and responsive client-grabbing website that increases customer acquisition by almost 300%. Your new website will honestly value at over $2,000, and you will get it for a huge and ridiculous discount if you act right now. Contact me today, and let's build something great together.
Contact Derek at PCProsLLC.com.
Up and down, we went to first half, Bill. I tell you what, 45 points in the first half for Covenant Christian. They're on the pace for 90. Tech High School on the pace for 72. I think it will be a lot closer, but Covenant's really dominating the boards and also has had some outstanding shooting.
Yeah, and they've got that from, 9 points from Buckley coming off the bench. Schurig with 6. He got those in the first quarter, but had to sit because he picked up his second foul. And Coach Flatt wants to preserve him down the stretch. But then they got 15 points from Noah Hedrick. Noah, along with Buckley, they're on a mission tonight.
Yeah, they are. Tech has had real good balanced scoring. Only one guy on double figures, but everybody else is pretty well balanced. The foul trouble got them a little bit behind the 8 ball here. We'll see how they'll clean that up in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have to clean that up because, like you said, Coach Barnes, he goes 7 deep, and you can't do that if you get a lot of guys in foul trouble. Turner with 10 points, and Marlon Hale with 8, and Moore with 6 for Tech.
I find it very interesting. Coach has 15 guys on his roster. He has had 12 different changes of starters, but tonight he said he was going to go maybe 7 to 8 deep. So maybe he's not really happy with the other kids. Who knows? But I think the tell of the tape will be the first 4 minutes of this third quarter.
All right, let's check those 4 minutes. You look at Covenant. Well, Tech will have it to start the second half right here on Indiana SRN, and we are underway. Tech has the ball. They get it to number 21, Banks. Banks down low to number 12, Jesse James Powell. Gives him 8 points on the night. Modlin to Hedrick. Hedrick will drive. No. And there's a foul. Let's see. It's going to be on Tech. Evan Turner, and that picks up his second foul of the night. Out of bounds to the Warriors, and I think we got another foul.
Got a foul away from the ball.
Deontay Banks called for the foul. Warriors get it into Modlin. Modlin inside the paint, pulls up, shot up and in. That's Ethan Modlin's first 2 points of the night. It's now 47-38. Moore over the corner. Back to Powell. Powell drives inside, puts up a shot, got it. And he's going to get the basket and a free throw. Sam Fulbright's called for the foul. That's his first.
Got to move your feet. You can't reach. And we've had 3 fouls in the first 57 seconds of the second half.
Jesse James at the free throw line. Got it. Gives him 5 points right here early in the second half. 47-41, the Warriors. Modlin with the ball. Gets it to Schurig. They'll start to drive. Put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Tech. Powell. Stolen by Modlin of the Warriors. Modlin across the timeline now. Left-handed dribble. Gets it over to Hedrick. And they said he stepped. No, that was Fulbright. They said he got a technical foul on Fulbright. Said something to the official that, well, that'll give him another personal foul. That's his second. And will make a trip to the other end of the floor where Mason Moore will shoot the technical shots. It'd be kind of interesting to know what Fulbright said to him. Mason Moore sinks the first one. He'll get one more. And not the way I don't think Scott Flatt wanted to start out this second half. Second shot good. Buckley comes into the lineup.
You were up by 9. Now you're only up by 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going over. He's talking to Fulbright. You know, I know these are young men, but you've got to be disciplined and in control.
Good call there, Bill.
So with the ball is Powell. In the corner to Moore, and he hits a three-pointer and is fouled.
Now it's a 1-point ball game. Hedrick's on the foul.
That is his second foul.
Boy, you just gave
just
that.
a turn of events.
Yeah, you've just given them 7 points tonight.
Moore's free throw is up and in, and we are now tied at 47 apiece.
And now you've given them life.
Yeah. Flat with the ball. Starts to drive behind the back pass. Gets it to Schurig. Three by Modlin. Twine. And Flat goes hard to the floor. And now there's going to be a foul on Tech. Oh, my. The second half. It started out a little bit different here.
Yeah, six fouls have been called, folks. We played 1 minute, 50 seconds.
They get it into Buckley. He'll drive. He'll put it up. No good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in.
And now it's back to a 5-point lead.
Powell with the ball now for Tech. Gets it down low. Loose ball on the floor. Scrambling for it. The jump ball. Possession arrow to Covenant. 5:54 to go. 52-47. If you were just coming back from halftime, you're like, what happened? What happened?
A lot.
You missed it. Come on, stay with us right here on Indiana SRN. Modlin to Hedrick. Hedrick. Over to Flat now. Flat twists and turns, puts up a left-handed shot and got it.
How'd that go in, Bill?
Well, I don't know, but it went in.
I don't know how that went in, folks. That was on the opposite side of the rim and rolls in.
Powell, 15-foot jump shot, bounces and in.
Soft brims here at Good Old Tech High School.
54-49. Modlin with the ball now across the timeline. Picked up by Moore. Get it over to Flat along the far wing. Back to Buckley. Schurig along the close wing. Twist and turn. And Cameron Schurig will put it in. 8 points on the night for him as we go down to the other end of the floor. And a shot by Powell. Outlet pass to Flat. Flat drives the baseline. And then there's going to be a foul. I'll tell you what, Jesse James Powell has been on force now. Foul was on Marlon Hale, and that is his first. Out of bounds to the Warriors. 4:36 to go in the third quarter. Buckley got it. Buckley now has 13 points. They get it on the far side over to Watson. Pull up, shot, no good. Flat with the rebound. Kicks it up to Buckley. Buckley to Modlin along the baseline and brings it back out to the far side. Flat. Trey left-handed dribble. Drive inside, pick up his dribble, get it to Schurig. Schurig to Hedrick. Pull up, three on the way. Twine! Noah Hedrick puts the lead back to 10 now for the Warriors. Pull up, shot is good by Marlon Hale. Modlin across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, and there's a hold on Tech. It'll be out of bounds to the Warriors. Price was called for the foul, his second.
61-53, Covenant Christian. Yes, 61.
The average is 72, so they're on pace to get that and maybe more. Flat drives the baseline, and he traveled. Turnover on the Warriors. And we're at the 3:20 mark here in the third quarter. Kind of fast-moving third quarter here, Coach.
Yes, sir.
So bringing up the ball is Bridges. He'll drive. An offensive foul. And that's going to be his second foul. So it'll be out of bounds to the Warriors now.
And I guarantee you, Trey Flat will take any charge, and he will lay on the floor for you.
You know, we've seen this young man play when he was a freshman, and he was like a beanpole.
Yeah.
You look at him now. Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to mess with him.
I think the weight room has done him good.
Is that how you get beefed? You got to go to the weight room?
Yeah, that's how I get.
I go to the weight room. You got to lift the weights.
Yeah,
don't
you? You just can't take pictures, Bill.
Yeah.
Come on, Bill.
Trey Flat will inbound the ball for the Warriors. He does to Schurig. He got bumped by Bridges. No foul. Shot up. No good. The ball's tipped around and rebounded by Buckley. Buckley to Modlin. Modlin will take it, put up a shot, no good, and he's fouled. Boy, you got to be careful if you're Coach Barnes, because now they're starting to add up.
Got 2 with 3, got 2 with 2, you got 3 with 2. Yeah.
And Ethan Modlin goes to the free throw line. First shot by Ethan in the air, and he got it.
spiritual cheerleaders over down at the end.
Why, yes, they are.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good kids.
Ethan Modlin with one more.
Got it.
As I got my groove on here.
10-point lead, 63-53. Get me out of this quarter, please.
Powell has the ball. He gets it to Bridges. Top of the key, back to Powell along the wing. Back to Powell. He'll drive inside the paint, put up a shot, no good. Schurig with the rebound. Outlet pass up to Hedrick. Drive, shot, no good. Bodies everywhere. And Trey Flatt is saying he hit slapped the backboard. Is that not a goaltend?
Well,
I don't know.
He did pin the ball on the backboard, but I don't think the official saw it.
Noah Hedrick goes to the foul line. Foul was on Powell. That is his second. First one by Hedrick is up and good. Gives him 19 points on the night. Wow. Hedrick's second one. Give him 20. It's 65-53. The Warriors, 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Down low's Turner. Drives, puts it up and in.
Like how he protected the ball that time.
Outlet. Buckley. Drive. Shot. No good. And another foul on Tech. To the dismay of some of the Tech fans that are in attendance here tonight. Everybody becomes an official.
Oh, yeah.
Foul was on Hale. That's his third. Buckley's first free throws up and in. Brian Lomax comes back in for the Warriors, and Ethan Modlin will take a seat. As Brock Buckley gets the ball from the official and his second free throws in the air. Got it. It's now 67-55. The Warriors, as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Get it over to Bridges. Moore, shot, got it. Three-pointer by Mason Moore. 67-58. Flat. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Flat over to Hedrick. Give him go to Lomax. Ball stolen. Powell. Bounce passes to Turner. No good, but Turner is fouled and will go to the free throw line.
Going to be on Hedrick.
That's his third. Well, if you're Coach Flatt, you got to be careful because some of the fouls are starting to add up for you too. Evan Turner goes to the free throw line for the Titans. First one's in the air and good.
Want to say a quick hello to Kurt Brew, good friend of ours, listening tonight. Kurt, it's good to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in on Indiana SRN.
Turner's second free throw is in the air at one time. What was a coveted 10-point lead is now only a 7-point lead. Inbound pass to Hedrick across the timeline. Gets it to Flatt, almost a turnover. Buckley in corner, three, Twine for Brock Buckley. And just like that, back to a 10-point lead.
30-second timeout charge to Covenant Christian. We'll keep it right here. Don't forget, on Saturday night, if you have nothing better to do, you should just watch basketball on Indiana SRN. Both games for you, the two semifinals starting at 6 and 7:45. The prelude to the championship is at 5:30. Please join us. And then next Monday night, championship game scheduled for a 7:30 start. We'll have it all right here on Indiana SRN. And next week, I tell you, the week of January 31st all the way to February 8th, If you like basketball and wrestling, just stay with Indiana SRN. I think, Bills, you got, 9, 10, 11 games in the next 3 or 4 weeks?
I lost count. I don't remember. Sounds about right.
He'll have laryngitis in March.
That's why in my little bag here I've got my trusty cough drops.
I understand that.
With honey.
I see that.
Honey.
You don't have to call me honey. 123 plays.
We could sing it.
70-60 in the third. Woo.
The Titans with the ball. Moore has it. 3 on the way. No good. Hedrick with the rebound. Outlet pass to Lomax. Lomax across the timeline. Gets it to Flat along the wing. Now he'll drive inside the paint. Feel it to Buckley. And an offensive foul. And are they going to get that on Trey Flat?
Well, I think so. You ran him over, Bill.
He did?
Oh, yeah. Toot, toot. Yeah, that's right.
Here we come. Here he comes. You get the number of that truck? The number is BR549. Here we go. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. And the Covenant Christian Warriors with a 10-point lead, 70-60. Turner, drive, shot, good, and he's fouled. Evan Turner connects on the two-pointer, and the foul is on Sam Fulbright. Just picked up his third foul. Now they've got a chance to cut it to 7 with 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Evan Turner. Left-handed shot is in the air. Nothing but net. 7-point lead for the Warriors. Flat across the timeline. Got to be in control here, fellas. Drives the baseline. Feeds it to Ashley. Now Fulbright. Over to Ashley to Lomax. Over to Flat. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Flat starts to drive. Stops. Shot. No good. Ashley shot. No good. Rebound, the Titans. And Bridges will take it for the last shot. 3 on the way. Got it! Trey Flat for 3.
Oh!
No
my.
good. That brings us to a close in the third quarter. Your score, Covenant 70, Tech 66. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter on Indiana SRN.
At Auto Express, we offer friendly customer service, exceptional work, and fair pricing. Customer loyalty and confidence are important to us. When our customers have questions, we are ready with answers. We're open weekdays 8 to 6 and Saturday 8 to 3. Come visit Auto Express at 9065 East Pendleton Pike, just east of Post Road, or call 317-897-6618. Auto Express, we're here for your auto repair and maintenance needs.
PNC Bank has technology to help make banking easier, like PNC Easy Lock, so you can easily lock your credit card when its maximum limit differs from its vertical limit. And CloverFlex, for when you need to take credit cards when no one carries cash, or requesting a call to help get a new credit card, one that hasn't followed the family goldfish. PNC, make today the day.
Call Tammy at the McCordsville branch, 317-335-2555.
You're listening to Indiana SRN, God's Word 24/7 and sports.
Well, we said we were on our pace to 100. We're at 70. 70-66. Covenant Christian in the lead. Covenant Christian, both teams really in foul trouble, Bill. This could be an interesting quarter. Who's going to survive?
Do you have any players left? You know, I've got my uniform in the locker if he needs somebody. You know, just call me, Coach. So we're underway here in the fourth and final quarter. Tech will have the ball. Bridges will bring it across the timeline for the Titans. Over in the corner. Now they get it to Turner. Turner to Bridges. Oh. Now they get it to Hale. Now to Moore.
He might have got away with a travel.
Oh, I think he did. Driving, Turner, shot, no good, and he's fouled by Buckley.
Buckley bumped him on his way up.
Buckley just picked up his third foul.
Both teams will be in the bonus.
Woo! So Turner, Evan Turner, goes to the free throw line. 17 points on the night. I'll give him 18. They've cut the lead to 3 at 70-67.
This was tied at one time in the third. Then Covenant Christian went on a 12-0 run. And now Tech is on this 8-3 run. 9-3 run.
2-point lead for the Warriors. Lomax has it in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. Over to Fulbright. Drive, shot, up, no good. Rebound by Moore of the Titans. Moore takes it, the ball's tipped. He gets it back. Over to Turner. Moore, 3, no, down deep, come out of there. Buckley with it, and he traveled as he went to the floor. So 7:01 to go. Stay with us. You got to tighten those seatbelts another notch tighter here because we got us a ball game. 70-68. The Warriors over the Titans. Bridges does the honors for the Titans. Into Moore. Moore along the far wing. Now bring it outside the top of the key. Out by the volleyball line. Now he starts his drive, puts up a shot, no good, right back up, and no good was Turner.
Tech is beating Covenant Christian off the boards, Bill. Every single shot that they should contest, they just can't get the rebound. And this has been a problem all year long for Covenant Christian. They just cannot finish 32 minutes of basketball.
Turner goes to the free throw line. 4-2. First one's in the air, and he got it.
Well, 70-69, folks, 6:45. Button it up. You got your seatbelt on, Bill?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Second shot by Turner is in the air.
Got it.
Got it. And guess what? We are tied at 70. Lomax, Modlin, Schurig, Hedrick, 3. Back of the iron, no good. Pass to Buckley. Back up and in. Brock Buckley. Puts Covenant back up by 2, 72-70. Bridges for the Titans. 15-foot jump shot. Got it. Oh, my.
Timeout, Tech. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Nope, they just changed it to full. We'll take it with them.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. And I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
We're building those futures here. If you're about building better futures one story at a time, come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Thanks to Rick McIntyre and McIntyre Imaging for their support of Christian radio and sports. Their service is capturing moments in time and images that provide a record of the celebrations, blessings, and gifts the Lord has given. McIntyre Imaging Products gives their clients a snapshot of life for family and future generations. You may reach Rick and his staff at McIntyre Imaging at www.mcintyreimaging.com.
Live back at Tech High School, 6:18 to go here in the ball game, and it's all tied up 72 all. The Warriors will have it out of bounds. Schurig. Bounce passes to Buckley. Long pass to Flatt. Flatt. Drive. Shot. Up. No good. No foul. Now we get a foul on Covenant. Wow. So we make the trip down to the other end of the floor. Foul shots for the Titans. The foul was on Trey Flatt, his third foul of the night.
That's a tough call because Trey Flatt literally got molested. I mean, hit hard, folks, and no foul. And then he went for the rebound. He did make the foul, Bill. He did make the foul.
Yeah.
Just one wasn't. One was. You got to play through it. The clock only went off 4 seconds, though. That's interesting, Bill.
And Jesse James missed the first of a 1-and-1. Schurig. And there's a foul on Bridges at the other end of the floor.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a long fourth quarter.
It can't be as long as Friday night's fourth quarter. Folks, our fourth quarter Friday night took an hour to play. I kid you not. Watch the film. Garen Covenant.
You had a pretty good cameraman that night, too.
Yeah, he was all right.
Young man's name is Josh Ellman, was the cameraman that night. Schurig sinks the first free throw.
Is he related to you?
Yeah, I've got some connection there.
Okay.
My number one grandson. Second shot, Schurig is up and good.
And I always thought I was.
Well, he's my first grandson.
Okay, there you go.
I've got two grandsons. Yeah. They're both number one in my book. And down at the other end is Turner. At the other end for Covenant is Hedrick, and he's fouled. So we're tied again. And the foul was on Turner. He picks up his third. And Noah Hedrick goes to the foul line for the Covenant Christian Warriors. First free throw is up and in.
Final score, Beech Grove and Southport girls. Southport wins 51-32. Congratulations to the Cardinals as they won their senior night in their last game of girls basketball.
Hedrick misses the second of a free throw, and it's Covenant up by one, 75-74. Moore in the corner, drives the baseline. Ball stolen by Schurig. Schurig takes it coast to coast, up and in.
Switch to left hand and a nice job. Now you got to play defense and you got to reach. You cannot reach.
77-74, the Warriors with a 3-point lead. Turner drives inside. Oh, got away with a little travel. Bridges for three. No good. Schurig with the rebound, or Fulbright with the rebound. All right, that's Hedrick with the rebound. Hedrick drives. Shot blocked. Out of bounds to the Warriors. Boy, they are playing. They're not going to leave anything. They're going to leave it all on the floor tonight. What do you think? Because they're all over the floor.
Obviously, they're not going to call that a foul.
4:58 to go in the ball game. Flatt will inbound the ball for the Warriors. Gets it into Buckley. Shot. No good. The ball's tipped. Schurig with the rebound. Flatt back up. Rolls around and in. That ball went all the way around the world. Finally dropped in. 79-74. Bridges shot up and in. Kyler Bridges. Trey Flatt now. Drives inside, puts up a shot, no good. Buckley with the rebound, and he kicks it back out to Schurig. Modlin, Flatt, corner three. Twine for Trey Flatt. Turner at the other end. Shot, no good. Buckley with the rebound. Buckley gets it up to Trey Flatt now with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Over to Hedrick. Now to Flatt, and boy, he got mauled, and he was fouled. by Jesse James Powell. That was close to being an over and back.
In fact, I thought he was going to call the over and back before he called the foul.
And Jesse James is still on the floor. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back on Indiana SRN, where you're
Looking
always
for
in the
future
game.
leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I tell you what, Bill, it's been a very physical game, and now they're cleaning up a perspiration. There's no blood on there, so that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yep.
And Jesse James Powell was able to get up, kind of walk off under his own power. Had a little help from his good buddy Evan Turner.
Yeah, but you need him. If you're Tech High School, you need him on your floor because he's your scorer tonight.
As Trey Flack goes to the free throw line, the first one's up and in. That gives Trey 6 points in this quarter. 3:58 to go. Warriors with an 83-76 lead. Second free throw by Flatt. Good. 84-76.
Now you got to be smart. If they miss the shot, you got to get the rebound. You got to run some clock. You got to let them foul you. You're in the driver's seat right now. You got to play well, though.
Shot no good. And it's stripped by Schurig. Outlet pass to Modlin. And he tried to get it back to Schurig. Went off of a Tech Titan player. So the Warriors will have it.
I don't understand why you don't kick that ball out of. You have double bonus.
Trey Flack kicks it to Modlin. Trey along the wing. Thought about it. Hedrick will take one from the corner. Twine for Noah Hedrick.
Wow.
It's now 87-76. The Warriors, 3:20 to go. Bridges drives, and there's a foul on the floor. But that doesn't matter because he's going to shoot free throws anyway.
But there's no sense to reach there, Bill. He's got you beat. You got help. Just don't reach.
And that was Trey Flatt's fourth personal foul tonight. Kyler Bridges goes to the free throw line for the Titans. His first free throw's in the air. Got it.
That's a horseshoe ring right there, buddy.
Kyler will shoot one more. 3:15 to go here in the contest. 10-point lead for the Warriors. Second one by Bridges is good. 87-78, the Warriors. Modlin. Now, do you take some time off the clock here?
Yes.
They get it to Schurig. He'll start to drive. He'll go inside, put up a shot, no good.
He got smacked. Wow.
This is like driving on 465 in the wintertime when it's icy. Cars are everywhere. We got bodies everywhere. Cameron Schurig goes to the free throw line for the Warriors.
You gotta, if you're home, you gotta love the first two rounds of the city tournament because Bill has been on fire, not only Tuesday night, but he's on fire tonight.
Cameron Schurig, first free throws in the air, and the first free throws in front of the iron, and no good.
You'll be with us Monday night. No pregame show with me, aren't you? Monday night.
That's what I hear.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Man, we got the whole A team with us.
Cameron Schurig, a chance to redeem himself on this free throw, and he did not. Schurig misses them both. Bridges twists and turns. What a move by Kyler Bridges. It's a 7-point Warrior lead. 87-80. 2:40 to go in the ball game. Lomax drive, shot, no good. Buckley back up and in.
And he got fouled.
So did you check your watch on what time?
No, but I have a good authority that someone is watching the clock for us.
Brock Buckley at the free throw line, a chance for the old-fashioned three, and he got it.
90-80, folks.
Unbelievable. Bridges drive, shot, no good.
But.
And guess what? You guessed it. Another foul. Oh, so going to the free throw line is Kyler Bridges for the Tech Titans.
What time school start tomorrow?
I don't know, but these young men are going to be tired.
Yes, sir.
Bridges' first free throw, no good.
Now I understand why they play the quarterfinals on Thursday and the semifinals on Saturday.
So Bridges will have a chance to redeem himself now with this second free throw. It's in the air, and again, he did not. So the Warriors have it, 2:20 to go in the ball game. Hedrick gets it across the timeline. They're trapping him out there. He breaks it, drives, shot, good. Guess what?
Foul.
Another foul. Noah Hedrick will go to the free throw line. Brian Lomax is into the lineup for the Warriors. Looks like Trey Flatt took a seat. Hedrick, free throws in the air and no good. Titans have it. Bridges over to Turner. Moore for three, and he got. Are you kidding me? Just let him shoot it. Just let him shoot it.
Yep.
The foul is on number 10, Ethan Modlin. That's Ethan's first. But going to the free throw line for the Tech Titans is Mason Moore, and he has 3 free throws. First one's in the air. Got it. Moore's got 2 more. We got 2:01 to go in this one. Covenant with a 92-81 lead. Second one by Moore is up and in. Trey Flatt comes back into the lineup.
We have no reports of the other scores, but looking on the timer, and there's no scores reported yet. So,
and Moore went 3 for 3 on that one, and it's a 92-83 lead for Covenant. And there's a 30-second timeout. Tech Titans. We'll just keep it right here.
We will.
So the next ball game for Indiana SRN will be Saturday.
Well, there's a couple games on the website Friday night.
Okay.
There's some that has been moved due to some situations.
Scheduling conflicts.
But there are 2 games on the website tomorrow. But then the semifinals, yes, Saturday, their games, and a slew of other games for you as well. But one of the big games tomorrow is Lafayette Central Catholic and Traders Point up at Lafayette Central Catholic. That should be a pretty interesting ball game.
That would be a real good ball game. I wonder if there will be a certain individual in the stands watching that game as his grandson will play for Traders Point.
Yep.
And we were talking about Rick Mount. His grandson Derek plays for the Traders Point Ball Club. Buckley, shot up and in. It's now 94-83. The Warriors, Bridges, drive, shot, no good. Right back up, no good, and Buckley with the rebound. And the ball by Turner was on the baseline, out of bounds to the Warriors. 1:39 to go. Buckley to Schurig. We got a foul about 75 feet away from the basket. And Schurig will go to the free throw line for the Warriors. Mason Moore's called for the foul, his second. And let's see if Cameron Schurig can connect on these two free throws. In the air and got it.
Got a final score from Addix. Addix beats Ritter 67-60. Yes, sir.
Wow.
67-60. So Addix has advanced to the Final Four. They'll play the winner of this ball game.
Second shot by Schurig is good. Well, I'll tell you what, Cardinal Ritter coming on. Three-pointer by number 10, Watson. Alonzo Watson, and he got it. And a quick timeout by Coach Barnes. And 1:30 to go in the ball game. The Warriors with a 10-point lead will take a break here on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Indiana, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
90 seconds left of this game. Don't worry, folks. That'll be about 8 or 9 minutes, 10, maybe 20. 96-76. You would think if you play very smart, you think you should have enough points to win this thing. But I tell you what, Tech is very aggressive, and they can knock down some big-time three-pointers.
Buckley, long pass to Schurig. And he just couldn't quite get it as he runs up into the stands. You know, I got to thinking Covenant is 4 points away from hitting the century mark.
Yes, sir.
As long as we have been together,
we have not
I
seen a
don't
team like
remember seeing a team score 100 points.
And we've been around for 12 years.
Bridges for three. No good. The ball's tipped. And Watson puts it up and in. 96-88. Schurig.
Timeout, Covenant.
Quick timeout by Covenant because Schurig couldn't find a open man. It'll be a 30-second timeout. I'll tell you what, I seen that Cardinal Ritter ball club the other night against Heritage. They've got two guys on their ball club, and Damian Ogletree and Aiden Cannon. They combined for Ogletree had 28 the other night. Ogletree had 28. Cannon had 16 of their 67 points.
Yeah, that Ogletree kid has been played all 4 years. He's a very good ball player. I think he would be a great find for a small Division III school.
You know, I saw a play where the other night he was falling to the floor, throws the ball up, 2 points for Ogletree. Wow. Inbound to Flatt. Flatt, press in the backcourt. Modlin, back to Flatt across the timeline to Modlin. Modlin. Bounce passes to Flatt. Under a minute to go in this one. Modlin. And they fouled him. Watson was called for the foul.
Now you got to knock down your free throws. We talked about it many hours ago. But to finish this game, you got to knock down your free throws, and you got to go 100% the last minute of the game.
So here comes Ethan Modlin with 2 free throws. First one's in the air. He didn't hear us. He didn't hear you, Coach. Brian Lomax comes back into the Warrior lineup. Modlin with one more. And he sank that one. It's now 97-88. Bridges for the Titans. Shot. just let him drive and score.
Well, I think they got an offensive foul here.
Oh, they are. They are. All right. Offensive foul on Bridges, and that's his. I've got him for 4 fouls.
Wow.
So Brock Buckley will do the honors for Covenant as he inbounds the ball. He does to Flat. Trey gets it across the timeline. 40 seconds to go, and the ball's on the floor. 3 by Watson, and he's fouled from behind. Alonzo Watson will go to the foul line for 3 for Tech.
You missed it, folks. Flat was going to the corner, kicks the ball, and instead of chasing after it, they rolled it to Watson, right? And
Yeah.
Watson's shooting a 3.
Yeah. And as he's shooting the 3, the defender come up from behind him and bumped him.
And I don't know who they called the foul on.
Well, they called it on Trey Flat, and that's his 5th.
Wow. Double whammy.
So Jaden Ashley has now come into the Warrior lineup. Now Mossy Barnes is talking to the official. I'm not sure what's going on there. And I don't know if they're saying a 2 or 3. Did they change the foul?
Yeah, they're going to change it on Buckley now.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's not 5 fouls on Flat, but 4 on Buckley.
I didn't think Buckley was even near the play.
I didn't think he was. Watson, first free throw is no good.
Oh, you got to knock these down. 36.9.
We might get this ball game over before breakfast tomorrow. I don't know.
I tell you what, Bill, every single time we're together, we have a long game.
Second one by Watson is up and good.
Why do we draw the first 2 rounds? That's what I'd like to know.
I don't know. Who does the scheduling?
Yeah, somebody named Keith Myers. He's a good guy. He's my hero.
Alonzo Watson's third one is no good. Buckley with the rebound.
They call it jump ball. 34.2. Get the ball in bounds. Get it across the 10-second line.
And just hold the ball. But, there's a little perspiration on that ball. This gymnasium here at Arsenal Technical High School seats about 3,500. We're not near that tonight.
No, but Monday?
Well, Saturday and Monday.
Yeah.
We could get to capacity. You didn't hear that, Fire Marshal. You didn't hear that. Buckley, inbounds to Modlin. And Moore fouled him. Mason Moore picks up his 3rd. As Ethan Modlin will go back to the free throw line. Double bonus for Ethan Modlin. So he'll shoot 2 free throws. 97-89, the Warriors. Ethan sinks the first one. 98-89. We're getting close to that century mark. Will we get it? That is the answer. Yeah.
No.
He missed that one. Bridges. Pull up. 3. No good. Jump ball. Possession arrow to the Titans. 98-89. Your Warriors ahead of the Titans with 24.2 seconds to go. Bridges. Inbound stolen by Lomax, and man, he got run over by my man Jesse James Powell. And that's Jesse James's 4th foul. But you know what? It's, even though Jesse was called for the foul, it's good to see him back on the floor after getting hurt. So Brian Lomax has a chance to put the Warriors at 100 points even. Left-handed shooter, first one's in the air, got it.
Got a final. Chittard 83, Tinley 64. So Chittard has advanced to the Final Four.
Yes, sir. Lomax, one more in the air. He got it, and we hit 100 points for the Warriors. Watson drives, and Hedrick fouled him from behind. That's Hedrick's fourth foul.
So Addicts wins 67-60. Chittard wins 83-64. It looks like Covenant's going to win this one, Bill. So the number 1 and number 3 and the number 5 team looks like they have advanced.
Yeah, it'll be.
And we're waiting for the number 2 seed and Washington score coming up here shortly.
First shot by,
which tells you the seeding.
Watson. Go ahead.
The seedings that the City Alliance AD has done over the years has done a nice job balancing this tournament.
Watson's second one no good.
And we're going to go down the other end.
So explain to us how the seeding goes about.
It is called, it's wrapped up in the Sagarin ratings, Bill. So the Sagarin ratings is Jeff Sagarin have a computer printout of strength of schedule, teams that play within each other, their strength of schedule, and that's how they determine all that. And then it goes from and then they determine that from class and then overall.
Okay.
And then the City Alliance tournament is drawn overall because there are 4A, 3A, 2As, and 1As in the state in the city tournament. That's how they did it. And Covenant Christian was seeded 5th by 2 points or 2 percentage points over Tech. That's why Tech got the number 4 seed and Covenant Christian had the 5 seed.
Second shot by Buckley is good. It's now 102-90. Covenant, 15 seconds to go. Moore pulls up, 3 on the way. Back of the iron.